Good afternoon, everybody. Techie here for TechyTV, and I'm joined with...
T Money.
How's everyone doing today? Guys, we're bringing you a special news game update for this week. And as you can see in the background, we got the new GTA 5 trailer playing for you. Uh,
Very
so,
cool.
yeah, very cool. So I wanted to talk about that up first. So if you guys have not seen it, go check it out. It's really amazing, really ambitious looking. What are your
It's not
thoughts
your
on it?
not your typical trailer. I really was taken aback by it. I was really intrigued by especially some of the areas that they showed that you can explore. That it's really unlike anything I've seen in the franchise so far. Um, I've got high hopes for it. I mean, it's clear that the series has evolved quite a bit. I mean, what do you think?
I'm really, really impressed with it. Being someone who really, really liked GTA 4, you get three really diverse environments. You get a backwooded country area out in the mountains. You get a city vibe, and then you also get that lower class ghetto feel, if you will, from San Andreas.
And the environments look rendered beautifully, especially the mountain regions. I was just amazed. And this they were running on PS3, right, for the trailer.
Yeah, that's correct. Rockstar North came out and said that the actual reveal trailer was running in real time on PS3 hardware. So I was like super impressed. I mean, you would think almost this was running on PC hardware.
Yeah, at first I thought it was, and it looks like you can literally do everything in this game. You can buy stock, you can buy real estate. It's like you could literally live your whole life on this game. And then they teased an online aspect, and we're going to learn more about that in the future, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, during the trailer at the very end, they gave you just a tiny bit of a teaser, and what you saw was, if you look really, really close, you saw I think like 19 or 20 dev players testing it out.
Hmm.
Now the footage just showed one guy in a gigantic high-rise looking out. You saw multiple players in a helicopter. You saw multiple players chasing each other on the street. This looks amazing, and it looks like a huge leap forward to what Grand Theft Auto 4 Online was.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this title. I'm eager to see what tidbits come out in the future, and I'm really excited to see what the online mode's all about.
Definitely, definitely. And for those who are wondering, I pre-ordered the collector's edition, so we will be doing an unboxing video on that. I'm super excited about it.
Excellent.
Yep. All right, so moving on in gaming news, a couple stories came out this week. One of them was that GameStop ran out of PS4 core units, but still had some bundles available, and the Xbox One was available. Also, Amazon just came out and said, hey, we're out of pre-orders. We're done. Now, there's still pre-orders for a standard edition, but you're not going to be able to get that at launch. My guess, those restocks probably won't come in until next year, early maybe. What do you think, T-Money?
You can't help but wonder, maybe is this some writing on the wall? Are we entering a period where a console's release can be predicted by the pre-orders? Pre-ordering is a huge thing in the gaming industry now, and what we're seeing kind of matches kind of some of the chatter we see online. Is that your take?
Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, I think the PS4 is going to be phenomenally successful. Even with all of Xbox One's PR blunders and everything, I still think they're going to be successful because they've sold out elsewhere also. Uh, I just think it's never been a greater time to be a gamer, honestly. I
Oh,
mean,
definitely, definitely.
so it's always excited when a new console comes out. And something that's really got me excited about this particular uh, new gen and consoles coming out, this is going to be one of the uh, first lineups that I know of where there's going to be some extreme major core titles releasing with the systems. We're not just going to get a bunch of ports.
Right, and we've kind of seen the effect that can have on a console's launch, especially if the Wii U
Yeah.
in some recent history. So I think that's pivotal, I think, for a successful console launch to have some good core titles available.
Oh yeah. Agreed. Agreed. And so moving on to our next bit of news, guys, and we will touch up on the Wii U here in just a little bit. But moving on to our next bit of news. Um, So everyone knows that Xbox One went back and they changed their console, so it's not always online
Hmm.
because of the fan outcry and everything. It came out this week that two games, The Crew and The Division, are always going to be online though. And so here's the question I have for our audience and for you, T Money, to kind of debate it here with me with. Even if the next gen consoles do offer online mode, are companies trying to now just push it anyways and say, well, even if they go this way, we're gonna have online anyways. Always
Right.
online, sorry.
I totally agree. It does kind of seem like they're trying to circumvent the policy of the console manufacturer. You can't help but wonder if that's their intent here with this.
And
Um,
it won't be every game.
no, it won't be every game, but it does kind of give you a slight pause when you hear a console manufacturer make any kind of claim about whether or not online will be required for a title. Now you have to wonder how, is that how consistent is that going to be really?
Right. Yeah. I mean, with the free to play games that are coming out, most of those are probably going to be always online. So it'll be interesting to see where we go from here with that.
I completely agree. Completely agree.
Okay, moving on now to Xbox One news, guys. If you didn't hear this week, the Xbox One is going to be adopting a new reputation system, basically an anti-troll feature. Now, currently with Xbox Live, there's the whole star feature system where you can rate players based on their performance and how they handle themselves.
Hmm.
Um, so this new system is called a reputation system, and basically it's going to be where players can report other players, give them negative feedback, if you will. Players that are griefing other players, if you're one of those racist 12-year-old little kids. Um,
Right.
and so basically, they're going to use some cloud computing with this. And then also, so if you're one of those players that BM people and you're rude and abusive, you're going to get a bad rating from other people. And then more often than not, when it comes to multiplayer lobbies, you're going to get thrown in more times than not with those other people that act that way. What are your thoughts on that, T Money?
I mean, it's interesting. But I mean, it's definitely a kind of a bizarre approach to the whole problem of bullying or however you want to define that behavior
Sure.
that online. But I mean, it's interesting. It's like, okay, let's throw all the snakes in the same pit. Like, I would hate to be someone that accidentally got in on that server where all the worst players were shuffled off to. But I mean, we'll just have to it's going to be one of those things we're going to have to kind of wait and see how it works. I think it's kind of a bold move. It's kind of an innovative move. So I kind of respect it in those terms. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see how this plays out.
Sure, sure. And I guess if anything, there's a ton of YouTube material there. So,
Right, right.
okay. Moving on, guys. We got a little bit of PlayStation news, not a whole bunch for this week. This week, PlayStation Plus members are going to get Oddworld Munch's Odyssey HD for free. If you're not a PlayStation Plus member, you can purchase it for $9.99. T Money, did you play the original Oddworld?
Yeah, I haven't played every installment in the franchise, but from the games I have played, I enjoyed them. I can't, recommend this particular title because I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's quality, and I think that PlayStation Plus has been pretty consistent in offering good titles to their members, so it might be worth checking out.
Agree, agree. So I'm a Plus member, so I might check it out just to see what it's all about. And moving on to Nintendo news, so it was announced this week that Zombie U, which was a launch title for the Wii U and exclusive to the Wii U, Ubisoft came out and said that it didn't turn a profit, and they have no plans for a sequel on that. And just to pour some more salt into the wound on it, Rayman Legends, which was once going to be exclusive to Wii U, no longer going to be exclusive. And all basically because, Ubisoft is like, hey, we need to make some money off here. So what do you think about that, T-Money?
I think it's kind of telling when something that's zombie related fails in today's media environment. I mean,
Sure.
zombies have permeated through everything. I think Ubisoft is making the right, smart, strategic move right now. I mean, it pains me to say it because I'm such a fan of Nintendo. I always have been. But you know, keeping a title exclusive to the Wii U and producing a sequel to a title that didn't turn a profit just wouldn't really make sense.
Right, right. And here's my 2 cents on it. I like the Wii U, and I want the Wii U to succeed. I really do. I've been playing Mario since the very first one on NES, and I'm a big fan of Mario. Uh, but the Wii U, I mean, they got to do something different because in its current state, it's got an anemic selection of games. And thankfully next year we got some really good titles coming. One of the ones I'm excited about is Super Smash Brothers, but I think just like you, man. It's really telling when one of the few third-party developers out there that wants to support the Wii U, Ubisoft, is like, listen, we're gonna have to change some policies, change some things around here, and we're not going to be able to do business like we thought we were going to do.
Right. I mean, I really hope Nintendo can turn things around with the Wii U. Um, am I bitter towards Ubisoft for this decision? I can't blame them.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely agreed. All right, guys. Just finishing up, wrapping up here. I want to give a shout out to Sons of Gaming YouTube channel. I'll have a link for them in the video. Go check them out. And that's going to wrap things up here for us, guys. This has been Techie from TechyTV, and
T Money.
so we'll catch you guys again. Thanks for watching.